we are live. All right. Buckle up. So, hope you guys are having a good day. Hope y'all are getting some type of physical workout in. Just do something, man. Just get active, guys. If you go a whole day without doing anything active, what are you doing? And that kind of relates to this topic. Approaching women is not to get women. I'm gonna repeat that. Approaching women is not to get women. Now when you hear that, like, Mr. Man Action, what are you talking about? You're making no sense. I mean, I'm approaching women because I want to get them. Well, this is what you guys don't understand about my message. And if you follow me long enough, or if you watched enough of my videos, if you're subscribed to Patreon and things of that sort, some of you might understand it, some of you might not. The purpose of the message and what I teach is not necessarily to just get women. Now, I know it can get confused because a lot of the context of what I talk about is to get women. But you have to understand that what I teach is not just for women. The only reason I center my message around helping you guys with women, approaching women, knowing how to close, knowing how to interact with women, is because if you can learn to do that, you can basically take over the world and learn to do anything else. Take a sip of this water. So I hope you guys know what I mean. There's a ton of people who can do other things in this world, but for whatever reason, they can't successfully go up and approach a woman. They can be good in so many other things, but when it comes to going up to a beautiful woman that they find attractive, talking to her like a normal human being, getting her attracted to him, and closing her in any way possible, you know, whether it's turning her into a girlfriend, smashing, whatever you want to do, a lot of guys have an issue in doing that. And I don't care how successful you are, how rich you are, how much status, a lot of guys struggle with this. I don't know about you guys, but I think majority of guys think this is one of the hardest things in the world. Like, real talk, going up to a woman and getting a one-night stand in a city that you've never been. Going up to a woman that's in a group, talking to her in the group, getting the whole group attracted to you, and even getting the whole group's number. Talking to a woman who's with her parents. Talking to a woman who's at work. Talking to a woman who has a mask on. So many guys struggle with this. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. I know I got this big ass glare behind me, but y'all please like the video. Anyway, so many people struggle with this, you know? This is why I teach this. Because if you can get good at something that everybody else thinks is the hardest thing to do, anything else is easy. Literally. So a lot of you guys think that it's not just about women, and why is he talking about women? You're absolutely right, it's not. But if you can get this handled, guess how easy everything else will be for you. And it's not like you're not going to want women anyway. Like, a lot of guys will say, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, not for women, I'm not worried about women. I get it, but when you see a woman, or when you at home late at night, you're bored, you're going to want some type of women in your life. So why not learn how to do that on the fly? When you get really so good at it, then you can be one of those guys that say, hey, I'm not really worried about women, I'm doing something else. But it's so funny to me how so many guys who suck with women, suck at approaching women, don't have no women attracted to them, be the main ones talking about, I'm not worried about women right now. Nigga, they weren't worried about you either. Because you suck at talking to them, you suck at interacting with them, and you don't know how to approach them. So it's kind of funny how you can say you're not worried about something that was never worried about you in the first place. It's like, it's funny how that works, because women are still going to do what they do, guys. Like, they're still going to live their life. They're still going to mess with who they want to mess with, whether you like it or not, whether you're approaching them or not. The question is, are you going to be that guy that they're messing with? Are you going to be that guy that they're doing this and that with? If the answer is no, they don't care. Like, women aren't necessarily sitting around like, oh, he's on this grind right now, he's not worried about me. No, they're just meeting other people that have some time for them, and they're going from there. And this is why I say you guys need to get this stuff handled. You need to learn this skill set, because you'll start to realize, I don't know if any of you realized it yet, but when you get good at this, you get good at everything. You guys will be surprised how much stuff I can get for free. You'll be surprised how many events, concerts, seminars, opportunities that I can get for free just by knowing how to talk to people. So when you guys hear somebody talking about approaching women and you think it's one of those things where, okay, I just need to learn how to approach women, sooner or later you'll realize if you know how to talk to people, know how to have a sense of humor, know how to have a good attitude, a good vibe, you can get so much stuff in this world. You damn sure can get any job that you want. You damn sure don't have no limit on how much money you can make. You damn sure can be the coolest guy at your school or at your environment, because you're doing something that's challenging to the rest of the world. You guys don't know that sense of confidence, that sense of pride, that in the back of your head, you know that you know how to do something that over 98% of other people don't know how to do. And think about it. I'm saying other people, not even just men. Women don't know how to approach either. So think about that. You're literally a 2%. I really want to say 1%, but I know so many people say that, so I'm going to say 2% of the whole world. Not of just your whole gender, not of just your whole race, of the whole world. You guys don't understand what level of confidence, what level of self-worth, what level of abilities, superpowers, superhuman strength you'll have when you learn how to do this. Because then can't nobody tell you nothing. It's no way when you get good at game, approaching women, social skills and things of that sort, it's no way you can ever worry about, for one, being holeless, and for two, being homeless. So I know we never think about these things, but think about it, guys. If you were a guy who, for whatever reason, became homeless, you became down on your luck, down on your feet, do you not realize that if you know how to talk to people, if you know how to persuade and how to wiggle your way into different situations, you'll never be without a roof on your head. You'll never be without a car. You'll never be without a chick who is willing to help you, whether that's financial or whether that's in any way. I know a lot of you guys don't think about this stuff, but this is why I tell y'all, just learn it, guys. You'll never be without a job. You'll never be without income. You'll never be without a source of ability, a source of making your life better if you learn how to do this. And it's a beautiful thing, because then you can walk around this earth. You can go to any part of the city, any part of the state, any part of the country. I don't think you guys truly understand when I talk about Camp MIA. I know y'all hear it and you're like, oh, here we go again. But I don't think you truly grasp it. Put yourself in my shoes for a minute. I'm saying I will come anywhere in the world, not in the US, in the world. I will come out there to your turf, your environment, your hood, your city. And not only will I teach you how to be successful with women or with people in general in your environment, I'll show you that I can do it too. Think about that, guys. How many of you guys have that confidence to say you can go anywhere in the world and not only be successful in that area, but teach someone that lives there how to be successful in that area as well? That's another level of confidence. That's another level of feel. You guys remember that song by The Baby, I go where I want, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt that. Because I go where I want, I'm good. Literally. Like, you know, Fortnite or even Warzone. Put me on the PJ, I'm a skydive, and wherever I land, I'm going to be okay. Whatever the language is, whatever the culture is, I'm gonna be good. That's a different level of confidence, guys. It's not one of those temporary things to where if I'm drunk, if I'm high, if I'm with the homies, if it's my birthday, if it's a holiday and everybody's out, I got all my fam with me, then I'm good. Nah, it's nobody with me. I'm on the plane by myself. I'm essentially meeting a complete stranger that found me on the internet, wanted to invest into what I'm talking about, see if it's real, see if it's fake, because that's another thing too. Some people just want to see it to believe it. Some of you guys watch this online and you're like, oh, just another guy on YouTube. No, I'm telling you, I'll meet you. I'm telling you, you don't have to come to where I live. I'll come where you live. We can meet in a mutual city where neither one of us live, so we both have to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Guys, please like the video. You know, just go ahead and hit the like button. Or we gon', you know, I try to get these lives out. I try to give y'all some early morning motivation to keep it going, but y'all got to do y'all part, bruh. Because keep in mind, I don't have to do this, you know. I do this only for you. You watching this video right now that haven't even hit the like, you don't understand. I'm doing this for you. It's literally for you. It's not even for the other people in here. It's for you. All you got to do is hit the like button. That's the only way you can say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you appreciate the work. If not, then, you know, unfortunately, you're messing it up for everybody else, because that limits how much I'm going to put on here. But it does, in another sense, benefit Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee, because that means I'll just put more on there, or I'll just put these on there. So it's up to you to just hit the like button. But as I'm saying, man, approaching women is not about women, guys. It's going to take you to do it so much to really understand what I mean. I'm not saying that as a slogan. I'm not saying that as something that sounds good, like a little cool catchphrase that people are saying. It's not just about women. This is about developing your whole life. This is about changing your life. This is about changing the world. Think about it. You learn how to approach women, all of a sudden you start public speaking. You learn how to approach women, all of a sudden you become a personal trainer. You learn how to approach women, all of a sudden you become good at marketing. You become good at sales. You become good at just raising people's mood, raising people's energy. You become a freaking school principal, a counselor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many other things that come out of this, but this is why I emphasize, learn this early, learn this now, focus on this if you need to, so that you can get good at it, so that anything else you want to do in this world, it's easy peasy. I can put every single dollar that I've ever seen in my life on, there's more people who know how to do things such as make $1 million, make $100,000, make, you know what I'm saying, any amount of money. It's more people that know how to like build computers, play video games. It's so many other things people know how to do except for this, because this is like one of the hardest things that people will ever do in their life. And funny enough, some of you guys watching this, you're like, well, it's not that hard, Mr. Man in Action. I mean, what do you mean? This shit's easy. Well, for you, that means that you're at a different realm. But for most people, this is something that you got to learn. And even if you are in a different realm or you're pretty good at it, you can always get better. You should always be striving to get better. You may be good at approaching, but you don't know how to close. You may know how to close, but you don't know how to keep them. You may know how to keep them, but you don't know how to get money out of them. You may know how to get money out of them, but you don't know how to get everything out of them. You may know how to get everything out of them, but you don't know how to have multiple women that you can get everything out of. You may just be good at getting it out of one. It's so many levels to it that can get you better. You know, it's so many levels, but a lot of you guys, you know, you don't believe me. So shout out to the man in action, man. Remember, guys, if you do nothing, nothing's gonna happen. Put a 1 if y'all want me to keep this up. We're gonna see if we can get a couple ones. We got 30 seconds to put ones in here. So it's 10 people watching. We can get 5 ones. I'll keep this up. All right, so now we got 20 seconds. We'll see if we can get 5 ones in 20 seconds. If not, we'll just take it to Patreon. So if you're on Patreon and you're not putting a 1, then you like, you know, you're good. So it got to be from different people. Up 5 seconds. We need. All right, so yeah, we'll take it to Patreon. We got 4. Okay, 5. Yeah, I caught it right on time. All right, I'll keep it up, guys. Love you guys, man. Have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon.